Hi, I'm Lee Blickley.
And I'm Emma Gray.
We're the hosts of Here to Make Friends in Quarantine.
Our weekly look at Bachelor Nation in the time of Corona.
And here we are, back for week 2. It's amazing. The first week went well. We're going to try this again.
Try it again. So we're going to start off with our little news rundown. Again, shockingly, Bachelor Nation manages to make headlines even while quarantined.
Yep, always. There's always plenty of Bachelor Nation news. And we have to kick it off with the fact that Chris Soules and Victoria Fuller, who was on Peter's season and caused quite the stir, they're quarantining together in Iowa.
Or at least they were. She flew to Iowa, where Farmer Chris, former Bachelor, is based. And I guess they were quarantining together for a week. I really want to know how this happened.
So do I. How did they meet? Did he slide into her DMs? It's just an interesting pairing. But I'd love to see some photos or some proof, some video proof, some TikTok proof.
Yeah. Reality Steve reported this, so we got to give him credit. But wow, what? Like, I would not have predicted that. Of all the people I would have thought would have slid into Victoria F's DMs, it was not
Chris Soules. Next we have big news, which is that Jenna Cooper has been vindicated. I know you listened to the full podcast. So Reality Steve brought Jenna on to kind of apologize for something that he started a few years ago.
For those who don't remember, Jenna Cooper, who was on Ari's season of The Bachelor, she was then on Bachelor in Paradise. She and Jordan, male model Jordan, got engaged. They were a very quirky couple. And then the day of that finale in 2018, Reality Steve reported that Jenna had been texting with other men, specifically one man who she had somewhat of a sugar daddy relationship with. It was very a very buzzy story. It included text messages where Jenna allegedly had said that she was only with Jordan for fame and she was using him. And Steve said, I vetted this. This is the truth. And Jenna came out and said, I didn't do this. And Jordan even ended up kind of throwing her under the bus and saying, giving interviews implying that he kind of believed that this had happened. And now we come to find out 18 months later, Steve was wrong. And there was actually a quite disturbing coordinated online harassment, disinformation campaign against Jenna and Jordan as a couple that went on for quite some time and ultimately
and broke up their engagement. It caused the end of a marriage. I mean, Jenna now is pregnant and she seems happy with where she's at, but it just proves that you need to do your work as a reporter. It's kind of a shame that she's gone through all of this
harassment
and this hate, this harassment because of something that Reality Steve published. But I do have to give him credit for admitting his part in it and bringing her back and having this open conversation because she deserves that. Let's move on to something lighter, which is that Netflix is back with another dating show. And it's perfectly timed to quarantine, considering it's called Too Hot to Handle. And the whole conceit is that these horny singles can have no physical contact with each other for a month on a beautiful island.
Is blue balls a real thing?
We'll find out.
These people are, wow.
Yeah. Interesting group.
I don't want to be mean, but they're not exactly the sharpest tools in the shed, but some of them did grow on me. And yes, I did watch all 8 episodes in a weekend.
So did I. We're craving this kind of content right now. It's just trashy reality television that just takes us out of what we're experiencing day to day.
Let's move on to Listen to Your Heart. The second episode of this new show aired last night. Mm-hmm. It's doing okay. We looked at the ratings.
It's half of what The Bachelor usually gets, a little bit less than half.
Great.
Which is
surprised.
I kind of assumed that because we decided we weren't even going to do that. We were not going to watch it.
I would have assumed normally it would have brought in. I thought that it might bring in a few more viewers because of quarantine. But I'll be interested to see if those numbers increase or if they decrease. I mean, it's definitely, if all you want is a traditional Bachelor show, you're not exactly getting it, but I have continued to enjoy it.
Yeah, last night too, they really brought in the Bachelor franchise shtick with some new contestants, a spot of drama. What did you think about episode 2? Did you enjoy it as much as the premiere?
I did. I really enjoyed it. I think that these people are a little tougher to get really riled up in the way that we have seen kind of many Bachelor and Bachelorette contestants kind of primed to.
They're very friendly. They're very kind to each other. They're supportive. We're not used to that.
No, I mean, I'm enjoying it, but I could see how some people might find it a little boring, but I'm fully here for it. I think that on the whole, the cast seems very sweet, and they seem to have very quickly formed some nice friendships with each other, which honestly, after Peter's season, like, I am here for some friendship. That concludes our weekly news roundup, even though they're, we're us, we could talk for 2 hours.
Forever.
I think our producers would not appreciate that. But before we let you go, we did have a little quarantine check-in with someone a few days ago.
Our good friend Dustin Kendrick, who is currently quarantining with Kelly and Peter in Chicago.
So guys, we're here, virtually here, with Dustin, who is coming to us from Chicago.
What's up, guys? How's it going?
From your living room, I assume?
This is Kelly's living room.
From Kelly's living room.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have some fun little quarantine-themed questions for you. We're going to run down the list, and yeah, let's get this thing going.
Let's do it.
Yeah, so you mentioned that you're with Kelly, but who are you quarantining with? Tell us, fill us in.
So I am with Kelly and Peter. Yeah.
Three's company.
I'm the third wheel of the year. It's a big responsibility, I would say, this year.
Yeah, how did this trio happen? How did you guys end up quarantining together?
Kelly lives in Chicago, and when Peter came to check on her, all this kind of happened. I think we were 1 week already in quarantine, and I didn't want to be by myself, so I was like, why not? And they invited me over just to quarantine with them, and it's just been us three. Well, actually 4, including Sophia, the dog. So
what is your current quarantine binge watch?
Currently, right now, it's kind of sad to say. I've watched all the good shows of Ozarks and Tiger King and all that, but right now, I've actually started Family Matters from start to finish.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it's 9 seasons long. It's 20 episodes, 25 episodes per season. And I used to watch it all the time when I was younger. And I'm just having some good laughs and some good throwback memories of watching it right now. So, yeah, Family Matters.
Nostalgia, we all need it. Did you watch Listen to Your Heart, Dustin?
Oh, I did. Yeah, I listened to I watched Listen to Your Heart. I did. I thought it was good. I think it's going to really take off. I mean, I envy people. I'm really jealous of people that could just really sing. And I'm going to watch it.
Actually talented.
Mm-hmm.
Talented. It's not like us, Bachelor people. Most of us don't have any talent. We're just looking for love. These people can sing and play instruments. It's amazing.
Yeah. Who are you rooting for? Do you have any early faves?
I don't have any early faves yet. I was happy that what's her name? She brought back the guy Ryan, I think. I thought he was gonna
Rudy.
Yeah.
Rudy, yeah.
Yeah.
She brought back Ryan. I was happy to see that he stayed, so that was good.
Yeah. Same. Yeah.
Do you think Jed's gonna make a surprise appearance? Would you be shocked?
I don't know. He should, right? I feel like this is right up his alley.
So name something that's been bringing you joy these days.
Something that's been bringing me joy. I guess this little lady right here. This little lady brings me joy.
Oh, she looks so snuggly.
She is so snuggly. Say hi, Soph. Say hi.
She's so cute.
Besides her, I like checking in with my family, making sure everyone's safe. That really makes me happy. we're all going through this. It's really odd and awkward, but for majority of us, we are, pretty fortunate that we're in, a good place and healthy. And I think that brings me joy for sure.
I agree.
Yeah, it's very, very true. We have to be grateful if we are lucky enough to be able to be in quarantine and have our health.
Yeah,
for sure. Yep. So those constant reminders in my head just make me really appreciate this, and we'll be back to normal before we know it.
Yeah.
I hope.
Yes.
I hope.
Or some version of normal.
Some version of normal.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is one thing that you want to do on your first day out of quarantine?
I just want to buy someone a drink. I think I want to buy like a round of drinks and just give some hugs and be with my friends. And it'll probably be an all-day process of just eating and drinking out in public. And I just can't wait.
Good.
I can't wait. I'm gonna leave some fat tips for the servers and waitresses. Like I'm just gonna really appreciate that day.
So we're gonna party, that's for sure, right? You're gonna go.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. You got to.
Do you think Peter and Kelly will join you on this day out, or are you guys gonna try to escape each other as quickly as possible?
No, I think we'll all join each other and have a good time. We haven't gotten tired of each other yet. I don't know, maybe we have. I don't know, but we'll be together for sure.
Dustin, thank you so much for joining us.
No
this was
problem.
A blast.
Thank you guys.
Bye, Sophia.
You guys stay safe. Say bye, Soph. Say bye. Give a kiss.
Oh,
I love it.
Thanks so much for tuning in. We hope you join us next Wednesday for a new episode of Here to Make Friends in Quarantine.
And you're not going to want to miss it, because who else will be joining us but Claire Fallon? She is back. So make sure to stay tuned. Thanks for being here, guys.